Hey there, my name is Reverend Aaron Milic, and I am a tour guide with the Toronto Tour Guides, and I also work in the wedding industry. I have for 7 years as a DJ MC and also as a wedding officiant. I marry people and pretty much exclusively work in Toronto. So I went to Seneca College for radio and television broadcasting between 1996 and 1998. And from there, I went into online advertising, which was a new technology at that time. And I stayed in that industry for 13 years, Monday to Friday, 9 to 5 kind of thing. However, with time, technology basically pushed me out of my job, actually pushed the whole company under. And the ship went down in 2013, the year that I got married. So it was kind of a scary time knowing that I was getting married and going to Paris for a honeymoon and then coming back to no job. But when I did come back, my wife said, why don't you do what you love, which was music. And she suggested I stop DJing kind of part-time weekends and do it full-time. So I found a company called Impact DJ, and they hired me, and I've been there for 7 years now. So I DJ and MC with them. And then last year, I was ordained as a reverend, so I also officiate weddings as well. I met the tour guide in 2016, coincidentally, because I'm a wedding DJ. My wife's friend was getting married, and she asked me to DJ the event. And it turns out her fiance worked for the tour guides. And so I started talking to him. His name is Chris. And one thing led to another, and I became a tour guide with the tour guides. What I love about all of these jobs is that I often hear the word thank you. That was never a word I ever heard in the 13 years that I did online advertising. I know that I make people happy with what I do. I really feel I contribute to their lives in a positive way, especially in all the jobs. I really enjoy taking people who've never visited our city before around and showing them around and telling them all about our great city and about my connection to it. And it really is a really nice thing at the end of the day when you come home and you check the reviews and you see that people have said nice things about you and they really enjoyed their time with you. And again, not something you hear so much in a Monday to Friday 9 to 5 job. They thank you with money there. So yes, there was a bit of a downgrade in pay, but to be honest, I'm the happiest I've ever been. I love my jobs, and I would never, ever, ever go back to a office job that was thankless. And so the one thing that's really funny about all this is that all of my jobs involve public speaking, and I used to be absolutely terrified of public speaking. When I was in high school, whenever there was an oral assignment, I was so adamant that I wasn't going to do it that I handed in all of my assignments on cassette, which ended up becoming a part of the curriculum after a while. I doubt they do cassettes anymore. I'm not sure if they even do CDs. It's probably MP3s if they do it at all. But basically, I would record all of my assignments, and I would add music and little stingers and things to turn it into kind of a radio show, and which probably led to me going into radio and television broadcasting. But the teachers actually preferred listening to those cassettes because there was one less student up at the front with the paper. Oh my God, I'm so nervous. So, but had I known that one day my whole life was going to be public speaking, I probably would have gone into teaching like my mother was a teacher. And so I'm a little bit disappointed. Everyone keeps saying, oh, it's not too late, you can go back. We'll see, maybe one day, but right now I am enjoying being in the wedding industry and of course being a tour guide with the tour guides, and can't wait to get back to it, that's for sure. All right, hope that helps. Good luck, everybody.